Oh, and she's away for a couple of weeks, isn't she? Oh, okay.
I think it's just Monday. It's just the weekend. And she's in like leftovers or something.
Cool. Not quite. Not quite. Nope. Is that good? Yeah. Yep. There you go.
They'll kill you.
Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Stop. Watch out.
I was here to help.
We're gonna connect that.
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
I yelled stop.
Well, I thought you were trying to plug it in here.
No, I wasn't. Okay. I'm not pointing anything in anywhere.
That other one needs
There we go.
down. That other
There you go. Now it can go ahead.
Thanks
we
for
go.
putting it in, Brent.
Okay. Loosen the tension on that. It's. There we go. Awesome. Get it on first. There we go.
One was $200,000, one count. I remember what the other count was, but it was less. Yeah, it was less because there wasn't as many people at that time, but yeah. And just even the procedure, they had to actually open up the boxes, turn it over. They couldn't stick their hand in because they were afraid to slide a hand and take someone. So they had to flip it over, show the camera that it was empty, and then they started to distribute it. It went from one counter to me, to another counter, to a verifier, and then yeah, so that was everything.
It's tricky.
It's a bit tricky to that too. To loosen it.
There we go. Now we can tighten it up.
Perfect.
Oh, on the black line. Oh, wait a minute. We're on the way on the red line. There we go.
It's going to be a long day.
We got it. There we go. Okay. So everybody come on over here, please. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. Okay, so today is ground strokes and volleys, or drives and volleys. We're going to be working on a very specific shot today. We're going to use this as our teaching court, and that is our playing court. So our drilling court, drilling/playing. Our final games will be played over here. This is a combined 350-400 class. So at the 200 level, we teach the strokes. At the 300 level, we teach the movements that go with the strokes. And at the 400 level, you've learned the movements, you've learned the strokes, you've learned the movements, and now you're putting together to get everything together in battle drills. So this is going to be a class that touches on kind of all three levels, because there's a very important element to this stroke. So I want to demo that first. I'm going to get everybody along this sideline right here. Angela, can you go to the other side and just catch these balls? You don't need to hit them back to me, just catch them. All right, get right on the sideline right here, just so you can see me. Okay, so this is the motion. Oops. Just go over the net. All right, so that's the motion. If you notice, this is essentially a dink. So that's a dink, right? That's a normal dink. This is a dink with top spin, right? So that's all this is a dink with top spin. I'm going from white line to white line. And, oops, that went a little far. White line to white line. What I'm doing is I'm putting a lot of top spin on the ball. trying to get it to go, stay low to the net. So if you think back 25 years ago when pickleball was being played, there was no such thing as a third shot drop yet. Everybody was driving everything. But 20 years ago, somebody came up with the idea of a drop shot for a third shot. That kind of took over the game for about 15 years. But then all the college tennis players, young college tennis players, started coming into the game. And people realized that the key with the third shot isn't necessarily to drop it, it's to keep it low. So we've gone from third shot drive to third shot drop, and now the game's evolving into a concept called third shot low. This is how you keep your third shot low, right? This kind of semi-dink, semi-drive, forehand, topspin, keeps the ball low. If Angela is standing here and I hit the shot at her, right? So my third shot, if I'm approaching from the baseline and she's up at the kitchen and I'm coming in on a short ball and I hit this drive with a lot of topspin and it stays low, at the 300 or at the 3.0 to about 3.75 level, most players, if they try to block it, are going to end up hitting it out. More than 50% of the time, they're just going to block it out. Or they're just going to miss it completely, right? So I come in, I'm trying to hit a third shot drive, I'm trying to keep it low, I'm trying to cause her to either pop it up in the court so I can attack the next ball, which will be short, or she's going to block it out or completely miss it. Now, if I take too big of a backswing on this shot, what's going to happen? It's going to go out the back of the court, right? Or it's going to go high, or it's going to tank into the net, right? So today we're working on two things. One is hitting this shot, and the other is the blocker is going to be reading the shot, right? So when we get to the second part of today, Angela is going to be blocking. I'm going to be trying to hit this drive here. If she notices in my windup that my racket comes behind my body, she knows that there's more than a 75% chance that this ball is going to go out. So she's going to very carefully make a decision and decide whether or not she's going to block it. She's only going to choose to block stuff that's below her elbow, right? If it's above her elbow, she's going to let it go because 75% of those shots are going to go out, right? So we're going to learn not only how to hit this shot today, but how to read it as a blocker and how to avoid sticking our racket in front of it when we can and just letting that person hit out. Okay, so that's what we're going to be working on today. It's a long explanation. But yeah, from here. Yeah, from here, because don't forget, I'm 50% of the way into the court, right? So if I hit something above the elbow, oh, that was way high. Sorry. Yeah, if I hit it low, you're going to block it. If it's high, you're going to let it go. We'll get to that later in the class. Yep. And
That's very low.
Yeah. If. Yeah. Yeah. But if I'm starting back here and it's above your elbow, 75%, 3 out of 4 of those are going to be out the back of the court, right? When you block above your elbow, a shot with topspin, what happens? Ball goes up in the air. So your chances of blocking it out or putting up a ball that I'm going to be able to attack are really high. So you want to very carefully decide balls above your elbow, whether or not you're going to take them. That's why I'm saying 3 out of 4. You just want to let them go. So anyway, we'll work on that in the second part. Before we get to that, I need to work with everybody individually. Now, I know you know how to do this shot. There's an issue with your backswing that we're going to work on. I know you know how to do this shot. There's an issue with your take back that we need to deal with. We're still working with you. You've got the spin part, but you don't have the contact out front yet. And I haven't worked with either of these two. So everybody's got something to work on today. I'm going to work with you individually on this court while you're practicing on this court. Okay, so let's start with our warm-up. We're going to do our dinking warm-up. Then we're going to do our 100 reaction volleys. And then we're going to just get into a little bit of ground strokes warm-up. I'm going to do kind of a half a warm-up on that. And then we're going to get into the teaching component. Make sense? Yeah. Sorry I took so long.
I know the warm-up.
You know the dinking warm-up now?
Yes,
okay, awesome. Okay, why don't you do it with...
we won't do it together.
I'll work with Kathleen. Angela, why don't you work with Susie? And you guys already know the warm-up. So.
I do. She's got a short elbow. I don't want to work with her.
All right, Kathleen and I will go over here.
I have a short elbow. I'll do that over here since we make go for the ball here.
Sure. All right. Yeah, so you want to keep the racket in front of you, and then you want to pronate. You have to pronate, just like you would in tennis. So, but right now we're just going to dink. Right now we're just doing our dinking warm-up. So our dinking warm-up starts in the middle, 10 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, sorry, a little deep. 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Now we'll do 10 down one side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Now we'll do 10 down this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That ball cracked. 10. Okay, so we'll go diagonally this way now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we'll go diagonally the other way. 1, 2, 3. No, over here. Diagonally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry. 8. 10. Awesome. Okay, now we're going to try figure 8. So you go straight, and I'll be diagonals. Okay? 1, 2, 3. No, you're straight. Yeah, you're straight. It's okay. All right, diagonal, straight. No worries. Diagonal, straight. Went the other way. Okay. Now I'll go straight, and you're going to go diagonal. I'm straight. You're diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops, 10. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Now we'll do our long diagonals. 1, 2, 3. It's okay. 4. Perfect. Now we'll do the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Good stuff. That's our warm-up. That's our dinking warm-up. Nice and simple. Yeah, they're caught up to us now. They're just doing their last one. So we'll do 100 reaction volleys now. So do you remember what reaction volleys are? Okay, our heels are on the blue line. Heels on the blue line. Heels on the blue line. Yeah, there we go. Oop. Sorry. You have great eye-hand coordination. I think we're at 100. I think we're at 100. We're 100, so we're good. What's that? Yeah, we're gonna back up and do ground strokes. I gotta let them catch up. Yeah, thank you. All right, are we at 100? Okay, so we're going to back up now and do exactly the same pattern as we did with our dinking from the white line. We're going to go white line to white line. Same pattern we were doing with our dinking. So just follow the same pattern. These are going to be ground strokes from a little further back, but they're not much more than dinks when you look at your motion because you don't have room to take a full backswing. So try and keep that racket in front of you and longer dinking. Think of it as longer dinking. One, so our first 10 are in the middle. Awesome. Good. Now we'll do one side. That's awesome. 10 beautiful strokes. 10 on the forehand side. Oops. Good. Okay, 10 diagonal. No, diagonal. Oh, sorry. That was terrible. Ah. That's 10. Okay, we'll do 10 diagonal this way. Good. That's 10. Beautiful. Now we'll do figure 8. Figure 8. Oh, sorry. Ah. Okay. Now I'll be straight. I'm straight. Good enough. Okay, now we'll do diagonals, long diagonals. Okay, let it go. Good. It's okay. Now we'll do diagonals this way. Okay. Ah ha ha. Ah. Good. It's okay. So this is kind of when we're back in the midcourt like this, some of them will be dinks, some of them will be more like ground strokes, so your footwork's going to have to adjust. Yeah. Well, that's what we're going to do next. Let them catch up. They're a couple of reps behind us, so we'll just let them catch up. Let's actually, well, yeah, let's do that. Oops. Oops. We're just on long diagonals, so they're almost caught up. Sorry, that was a tough one. Oh, okay. Let's pause. Can you grab that one? I think they're done, so. Second one? Your pocket? Okay, everybody, that's our warm up. We're going to take a drink now, and then we're going to come back and we're going to get into teaching the stroke. You don't have to drink.